babies, it's that time again. Oh yeah. What do you know? It's not dark. I'm leaving a little later, but kind of surprised how bright it is out. So I was thinking of entitling today's teaching Smooth Sailing. Yeah. Smooth sailing, baby. That is God's will for all of us. Because that is the gift of Jesus. By becoming a sacrifice and showing us the power of love, He's given us access to unlimited spiritual resources, namely the presence of God. And so when you have that, you should be smooth sailing. Of course, you have your ups and your downs, your challenges, your protracted learning experiences, because those life lessons are intended to be just what they say they are, lessons that change your life. So you shouldn't really expect them all to be instantaneous, even though many of you experience the inexplicable, transcendent experience when you receive Jesus as your guide for all eternity. Who then you came to learn it was not only a guide but a friend, and not only a friend but a lover, and not only a lover but a betrothed marital partner. Oh yeah. That's the extent to which God is looking for us to be aligned with Him, so that we can experience the world with all its vicissitudes as overall smooth sailing. And this is the data that people generally don't collect as data. But if we had scientific evaluators assigned to each of our lives, they would see that those of us who have learned the secrets of the kingdom, that there is something measurably different about our lives that can be identified as loving, giving, patient, kind, empowered, creative, motivated. In times when all the evidence should be pointing to depression, discouragement, distraction, failure. That's what I'm talking about, baby. When I say we are the evidence to the world of the resurrection of Jesus, Because if you compare our lives to anyone who is not a Christian, those of us who understand this secret and apply it regularly can be measured as having these qualities that defy logic. Because when our mind is not turned towards God and we don't empty ourselves for His infilling, we always experience life as our weak selves. Discouraged, distracted, anxious, angry, even vengeful. In the case of Benjamin Netanyahu and Donald Trump, genocidal. There's no way someone who is enlightened in the efficacious present spirit of Jesus to be a supporter of genocide. It's impossible. You can measure that. You either are genocidal or you are not. And so we can count all those attributes of God working in our lives, but we need to be patient and allow Him to bring them out in us so that we know beyond the shadow of a doubt it's the very presence of God that's doing it, not us. And that's why I think often God's plan is to meet us when we are at our lowest point. Because when you're at your lowest point, which is, let's just call it suicidal, there is no logical reason for you all of a sudden to be hopeful, full of motivation and power to serve other people before yourself. That is a miracle. That occurs when we submit ourselves to God's will. And He often likes to prove it to us in those initial moments of transformation by giving us a tangible sense of His presence and His work, because we measure that change by observing ourselves to go from suicidal to victorious in an instant. Now, we often lose that victory when we get hung up in religion and start worshiping the Bible more than the actual Word of God. Because worshiping the Bible will make you genocidal, as well as a bunch of other nefarious characteristics. But if you look deep in yourself, in the world, in your relationships, and in the Bible itself, you will find places of security, safe harbor, and unlimited power that renews that initial exaltation you had when you became a Christian. Those verses are in the Bible, baby, because they're true and they will change you forever. It shouldn't matter to us that it's only in 25% of the Bible, because it's just like life itself. The good things that will change us forever, we discover at best in 25% of our experiences or inquiries. So saying all that to keep you motivated and keep you happy in these dark hours, that you can truly mark your life as one that is measured by smooth sailing. Oh yeah, baby. And if you really want to sail smoothly, stop trying so hard, because then that would be logical. I did all of this and this was the result. No. You do nothing and you let God work through you, and that will be the evidence that He's working in you. That's how you sail smoothly, honey.